Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. This time in the Sham. All the Shammy, no whammy. We are straight into the action at the minute with some order shenanigans. So we've actually had quite a purple patch this week because the Magus has got his renown rate done. The Witch Elf's got hers done. So I was sitting going, what can I play? And yeah, the answer was pretty much Sham. Hey, we got him. So we'll see if we can get his RVR week done. Maybe get him a level or two. I haven't played the Shammy in ages. He's one of my many, what do you call them? Cultivators. What's the door here at? 97. Plenty. Who's this down here? It's another Sham. Can never tell what spec to put this guy into because there's so many things that I quite like in the different mastery trees. But at the minute I'm running around with sticky feet because why would you not? I love Gork says stop. Gork says stop's one of my most favorite abilities. The amount of people that I've managed to kill with Gork says stop, I don't know. People just don't pay attention. That's the only thing I can think of. Ooh, there's a lot of the buggers. Thank you. I'll take all of your delicious AP. It's such a troll. Kablamo! I'll keep them awake. Like, it does not. You're never going to kill somebody with that kind of cannon that's used more for like attacking the ram and stuff, but dear lord, it's so much fun. These boys all out trying to farm their kills. very, very tempted. I was going to play the Sork actually today. And I thought, you know what? No, I'll go for this guy. I want the simpler experience, shall we say. He says as he gets himself stuck. No? Let's not get me out of it. I could well be stuck forever. /stuck. It'll log me out, but I'll be alright. Yeah, because the Sork's like 37. Something like that, I think the Sork is. And like, it'd be really easy to get her to 40. But I don't know, like I feel like I just have to be in the right mood to play the Sork. It's very weird. Sork's such a... No, still here. Word report? There we go. Word report. It'd probably be easier to do that in the first place. Oh, I'm not using a potion of acclaim. Rookie mistake. I don't hold out much hope for being able to get back in here. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing with the amount of AO we've got going on, because it means I could go and do other stuff. I love how they're always able to block you. I nearly thought that was the same guy who was looking last night. There was a fella... I was playing the Magus, just roaming around, as you do. And all night, I just need a tank. Just need one tank for Bastion's there. One tank, that's all I need, one tank. And as I was logging off, all I seen was the horrible message. Looking for one tank, one healer. I was like, oh god. I'm so sorry. And that's the reason I hate having to do dungeons. Like, if there was a... like, if there was a queue system or something like that, fair enough. I'd see all for it. You know, sign up like you do for scenarios, that kind of thing. Basically the way SWTOR, World of Warcraft, that kind of thing does it. But there's not, unfortunately. And you can just waste your entire time doing stuff. Will he stop for Gork? He's still going. He's still going. Look at it. He's just like constantly running around going, why would this stop out? Dot end. Give Bernie a hot. He seems quite frantic. I love Gork says stop. I remember once I killed, I was in Thunder Mountain. I was just running around because it was an AAO day. And I was just grabbing all of the boxes and BOs. And I got attacked by a Knight of the Blazing Sun. And the Knight of the Blazing Sun, like, really, really tanky. And I was just kiting him round in circles, round in circles, round in circles. And I stuck Gork says stop on him. And we kept going. Round in circles, round in circles. Gork says stop came off cooldown. It was going that long. Still he hadn't stopped. And it was the funniest thing in the world because it killed him. And I was just sitting there, I was like, how, like, at what point do you not just go, there's something here that's not quite right? How rude. Where's the healer, is the question I have. What about this one? I'll do that, that'll give me a little bit of playing time. God, I got focus fired there, something shocking. Oh, they're indoors. I don't want to be here. Are they all upstairs? Where is everybody? Everybody's dead. I may have let the war bomb down slightly there. It's because I was too busy playing with Bright Wizards. Never trust a DPS healer. Oh god. Is the Zealot broken? Yes. That's why it's always hunched over. The Blazing Sun. Never catching them is the problem. It's the downside of having a slow mount. Most people you're going to come across are going to have the faster one. So if they're going to try and run you down, they're going to catch you. And if they're trying to run away from you, you ain't catching them. Swim, little gobbo, swim! Gotta get those tasty renowns. I've loaded my stuff waiting. But there's like still a good few levels to go until I can get it. Most of my influence stuff as well. Where's he running to? Oh, he's running to his mates. Typical white lion. They always run. He had stuck the pet on me. I love it so much. He had tried to run away to get the pet to attack me in the hope that I was going to persist in chasing him so he could then fetch me into the other white lion. Ah, oh, never change, white lions. Never change. It's times like this I wish I was on my witch elf, because I bet you there's somebody AFKing in there. Well, I get nuked. Two fast rate arrows in a row. Jesus. Now here's the question, can I sneak down here? I'm going to say probably not. This is Ganker Central normally. And he disrupted it, the bugger. That's why I needed to get him dismounted. I'm never catching him. Fiddlesticks. Sorry for using the F word, but I had to. That's the thing I like about the Shammy, is like, it's a really good dot class. Which is bizarre, because the Magus is supposed to be the dot class. It's like, I can whack a whole bunch of dots onto someone as a Magus, and it won't do that amount of damage to them. Especially that quickly. That's the thing I never understood, is like, why is a healer a better dotter than a DPS class? There's a couple of lads leaving. They'll be turning around as soon as they see me burning this. Yeah, there they come. We have an Ironbreaker and a Slayer. Now the problem here again, I'm not going to be able to outrun these buggers. That was terrible. Quirk says stop. You have to stop. Ah. That's the problem, once you get caught. Can't even remember what gear I've got at the minute. I think it's Duelist. Yeah, Duelist. Oh, they're all on the walls now. I protected that chosen for like a second of his life. Quirk says stop. Oh, he stopped. Congrats to you. Probably should have kept going. Don't know why I've dotted up an engineer's turret, but I did. I have a really bad feeling we're going to get whacked in the back in a minute. Oh, I need to refresh my... Goldweed. Let's do that. Let's get ourselves some... Actually, you know what? We'll do all of them. Let's go mad. This guy was my first level 200 cultivator. Because every time I would play him, I would just let it run away in the background. What level am I? I am 3044. Oh, I leveled up as apothecary as well. I didn't realize he was an apothecary. I get the feeling orders all going to Reichland. for the time being we've got AO and Thunder Mountain, so I might try and get Crook. I might. That's not done for our RVR week. Halfway to pip 1. Ah, dear. It's so quick in ranged DPS classes. Or just ranged classes in general, I should say. You really have to work for it as a melee. It's a thought I had, actually. It's like, I would guess that there's a lot of people play the game in such a way that they play their character until they get their weekly done, and then they go and they play another character to get its weekly done, and so on and so forth. I don't know why they don't do, like, tiers of weekly. So, like, if you complete, you know, this, it then goes into, like, an upgraded one, where you get different rewards. It just keeps going and going. It's kind of what I thought the influence was going to be in the RVR zones, because, like, they didn't add that until... I think it was, like... It was one of the patches. It was quite soon after release. Was it 1.1a? Something like that. But that's when they added RVR influence. And the way they described it, it sounded like it was just going to be a constant thing that was going to be constantly ticking. And it never was. Good morning, fellow Zell. How's your day going? I'm very well, dude. Thank you very much for asking. Hopefully you're having a nice day yourself. Let's work our way around this way, because if we get any stragglers coming around for this from Order, they'll come this way. Or that's what you would assume. I've still got decent AAO. Don't think there'll be many stragglers. Looks like Order's going for right. Yeah. Well, that was the thing. As soon as, like, Cadron locked, that's what I said. Is like, I think we'll go to Reichland. But there's still AAO here. Now, obviously, a lot of it bleeds over from Cadron Valley because it all counts as one zone. But it's surprising just how much of it there is. Because this is the thing, there's no incentive for me as someone who's just chasing renown to go to Reichland for the extra 40% of AAO if I can get 100 here. Because if I find someone here, they're probably going to be running as a 1 or a 2, whereas if I go to Reichland, the likelihood is I'm going to find a group. Well, of course, it'll change as soon as Order decide that they're going to rank up Willem's Fist and then attack Destra's Keep. I'm going to go and play with my mastery spec as well at some point because I can't remember what I've actually set up for this guy other than getting sticky feats. I legitimately thought that was someone moving over here because I just seen the bit of ash falling. I was like, is that someone moving? No. Wonder where they're hiding. Behind me. Oh, it was a white lion. Have a hop. And there's why you heal people under RVR. All that XP in their eye. Just eventually it all adds up. I think I've got everything from this tier, haven't I? Nah. Now, that doesn't look like 100% AAO, so I'm gonna guess that this hasn't updated yet, and it's actually probably close to even now. If I had to guess. The Shammy is going to be one of my problem classes, though, because it kind of falls into the same position as the Chosen, the Marauder, the Zealot. There's a few of them. This is a look I quite like for him. So I've no incentive to go for like the next level up or the next thing to get this particular armor set or something I'm looking for. I think he just looks cool now as like a little gobbo fanatic. And like that's the struggle. Like the Blackguard, it was in a sort of similar position in that I had generic tier 4 look, which I think's now Bloodlord, I want to say. I was like, okay, this is nice, but I want either the Onslaught look or the Sovereign look. So it was really easy just to force myself on to go, yep, we're going to go to the next level, we're going to go to the next level. Kind of similar with the Magus, like the Sentinel look for the Magus, which he has at the minute. I love. It's like my favorite look in the game, but I kind of want Sovereign. Kinda. A little bit. Um, Witch Elf, she doesn't really have an armor look that I'm interested in. The only thing I'm interested there is um, the Sovereign back piece, the cloak thing. Arik, thank you very much for the raid, kind sir. Hopefully you had a nice stream, dude. Welcome along, everybody. Hello, good sir. I met your mags. You did? You were quite mean. You tried to kill him with your Archmage. And then you learned that the only true magical power is that of chaos. You got attacked by a marauder. And I had already done 75% of the damage to you. Don't try and sell it another way, good sir. You scared the hell out of me in a Chaos Whiskey a couple of days ago. Gotta get stuff done, so I had to cut it shorter. Have a good one. No worries, dude. Hopefully enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks again for stopping by. Yes, but you weren't going to kill me. Didn't look that way to me, dude. I was about to toast you, then you jumped off your rock, ran round behind it, and then as you came round the other side, there was a marauder hitting you, and I was like, okay, nuke, you're dead. Which one's our keep? Oh, it's the inner one. That makes life easier. The loud noise of a witch hunter opening on me always makes me jump in my chair. To be fair, it always gets me, like, they have a thing where sometimes they'll appear before they actually hit you. And, like, it's not enough for you to do anything, it's just, it happens. But there's times where, like, they will literally open on you with, like, a crack of their gun, and they're still not visible. And you're like, what the hell was that? So I get what you mean. Of course, I use line of sight mechanics to my advantage. You think my Bloodlord geared ass can face tank? Why not? I'm only a Vanquisher and Invader. And I'm only a poor little Magus. I couldn't hurt a fly. Destroy a log and suddenly a loud bam. Exactly. It's like the number of times like I've been mid conversation about something and it's just like bang. I'm like, what? I don't usually open up with a bam. So you go for the oh god, what's it called? Enfeebling striker. Green lines that hurt you when you move. I can never remember its name. Ooh. Now we've got more AO. I thought it was going down. Let's see. Um. Hmm. I'll stick with that for the time being. Probably should avoid sticky feet just to boost my damage more, but we'll see how it goes. Well, I hope to God that wasn't the wrong Witch Hunter because I was giving them free stuff. I didn't get free stuff. I know the feeling. I never get free stuff. Well, except for that one time. Some random Witch Hunter is going to be very happy. Yeah, Anonymous is always very coy and telling you his name. I've slowly but surely worked it out. Just through different interactions. And then trying to remember what the name of the thing was that I was attacking when he mentions it. Oh good, an Archmage versus a Shammy. That won't last forever. is Destro the outnumbered side these days? To be honest, it goes in sort of swings and roundabouts. So some days they'll have overwhelming others numbers, and other days they'll have less numbers. It just really depends on time of day, what day it is, which side happened to be doing better at the time the majority of people were logging in at, that kind of thing. So have a drink with this chap. There you go. El Shammy. Oh, that's going to be chewy, I bet. Guarantee it's chewy. I don't hide my tunes, but I don't go around yelling them. So I'll still yet to see over half of my tunes. To be fair, I probably have seen them, and I just don't know it's you. I'm in the same time zone as you, so just wondering. I've made an engine, I'm leveling up. It's good to be back in the game. One of the greatest of all times. Yeah, to be honest, like you can play either side. Like it's very rare for it's very rare for one side to be dominated for any length of time. Um, and to be honest, you'd nearly always prefer to have a character in each side because when there's AAO on the go, like it's a wonderful time just to take advantage of it. Speaking of which, we've lost AAO in Thunder Mountain to Reichland. But it's good that you're back in game, dude. Hopefully you're enjoying it. No, you haven't. Why? Because I haven't played. There's always a catch, isn't there, Anonymous? That's true, but part of me just wants to play one side as it's more immersive. No, I get that, dude. Like, I primarily just play Destruction because I like the look of Destruction. Um, and in the tabletop game, I never really played Warhammer Fantasy, but in terms of 40k and stuff, I always played Chaos, so Chaos is my favorite faction. Um, I really like Dark Eldar in 40k, so that's probably as close as you can get to um, Dark Elves in this. So, as I always say to people, just play what you like the look of. The rest will come. There's no class in this game that's completely useless to the point where you can't do anything with it. And you've no guarantee that they won't just nerf something into the ground. Guessing that Magus is quite happy that the Witch Hunter died. I still want to fight your Witch Elf. So stop self-punting and running away. To be fair, I've done that to you once, and it's because I had no potions on. I was about 20 minutes from going to bed, and all I wanted to do was farm boxes to finish off my RVR week. Well, I'm only talking about the other night. I can't remember any of the other times. But usually, if I bounce away from someone, it's because I'm bouncing away to regain my health, then attack them. Or I'm bouncing away of them because I'm about to get zerged. Every time I find you in 1v1, you self-punt and leave. If I find you in 1v2, then you didn't get away. Again, all I do, if a witch hunter opens on me and takes me down to like 2-3k health, I self-punt away, stealth, and wait for my health to regen. And then I come back. So if it's over at that point, it's because you then stealth and I can't find you. And we both go our own way. But I'm not stupid enough to fight a witch hunter after he's opened on me without regaining any health. Especially when I can't then knock him down. Because, like, I'm not going to win that fight. It's just going to be a parry fest. Why have I come here if I don't have a box? I thought I picked up a box. Oh, I'm not expecting you to, dude. I'm just telling you what my methodology is. If a witch hunter opens on me and takes off a chunk of my health, I'm not just going to blindly run back in. Because the only outcome of that is I die. Even if I did it against like a level, I don't know, renown rank 40 witch hunter, it would still be the same outcome. I'd still die. I'll give you 10 seconds at most, from which 6 seconds is spent on stagger, so realistically you get 4 seconds. Who are you, Alec Trevelyan? Oh, that was 3 seconds, wasn't it? No, 3 minutes. Sorry. I'm getting my GoldenEye references mixed up. How about this? The next time I see you alone, I just run up to you. Now there's stealth, so it's a fair fight. Oh, I wouldn't do that, dude, because I'll never remember. Just treat me like any other player. Just attack me and try and kill me. Eh, that just means that you'll get more efficient at killing, because you'll have to kill me before I can self-punt. Hey, we did it. Only took 200 of us. Gork says stop. Ah, he stopped. I've only got the other night to go on, dude, and you opened up with a knockdown then. That's the only reason I self-punt. If someone opens on me and knocks me down, I self-punt away because I've taken all of the damage from their burst. Otherwise, I only ever use self-punt later on in a fight. And the only other time I'll use self-punt is if I'm not actually fighting anybody and I'm just roaming around trying to finish something off before I go to bed. In which case it's Self-punt. Leave me alone or I will kill you. Oh well, one day it'll happen. I open up with burn armor and execution. So I can't even knock down since I have no accusations. Just telling you how I play it, dude. I vaguely remember, I think I created a clip of it at the time. I was jumped by 2 witch hunters. And in it, that's when I was doing the self-punt, stealth, wait, and then attack. Oh, I think that was a long time ago now. I don't know whether it's still on Twitch or not. Twitch is weird like that. Twitch removes everything after like 2 weeks. Can't quite make my mind up what that icon is actually showing. Because it looks like one of those like snapper plant things trying to bite someone's leg. Oh, we've got a few here. There's always a knockdown, isn't there? Come on. Nearly. One week, if not affiliated. I knew it was shortish time. That's just why I throw everything over onto YouTube, because then at least it's there for posterity. I have to say yes. I think that's the witch hunter who embarrassed himself to my magus yesterday. I recognize the name, at least. That's the thing, it's difficult when you've got like a white lion there that's fetching you and knocking you down. What's that? So there's at least 2 witch hunters over there, because I just seen the poof of smoke of one of them going into stealth. a bad feeling I'm going to get double witch huntered. Oh, good. uh, Almost had him. Exactly. uh, that's RVR in a nutshell right there. Oh, I might be able to do something. No. Oh, quite like the look of that. That looks like the generic robe just done black. I like the sheen. Very nice. Invader Carcass Guard. Yeah, so that's just the generic Sentinel look done in black by the looks of things. Harganeth Steel. Oh, that's maybe why it's reflective then. Very nice. Interesting that they've gone for armor. Huh. Must be getting their wounds from somewhere else. Ah, jeez here. Looking resplendent in his fancy armor. How rude. Gotcha again, Anonymous. Hashtag Zerger. Yeah, I killed you last night in the Magus. Different character, of course, but all counts. I did. It's even on the kill board. I don't know why I'm bouncing around that. It's regenerated. Ooh. 80 seconds. Thunder Mountain has some tasty AAO. Shui Lui has invited you to join a party. Here, have some resistances. I don't believe you can do that as a chosen. Oh, wait. I see Zeln's dock. I'd be nervous too, Zeln. One class I never really got to grips with was the Disciple came. Just never once managed it. And I don't know whether it's because I've only ever really played it doing PQs, but I don't know, I just can't get to grips with it at all. Why can't I port directly to... Weird. Do it that way. I love Doc, but I get bullied super hard at the moment with how low I am. Yeah, like mine's similar sort of thing, where he's like 40, 38 or something like that. And I just play him as melee. And I just can't get on with it at all. I can't make it do anything. And I get that it's really gear dependent and stuff and things, but like I even tried playing him as Sword and Shield and Sword and Chalice, and like I just didn't like it. I just didn't find it interesting. And it's weird because the class itself like seems quite fun, but yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. Doc, you have two resources to melees and self and defensive targets, so it takes work. Yeah. It feels as well as if it needs like lots of different ability, like especially if you're going to play it melee, it feels like you need to have at least strength, weapon, skill, wounds, and initiative. And trying to spread yourself across all of those is like nigh on impossible. You're either really good or really bad. Yeah, I'm just terrible at it. Like trip over my swords and stab myself bad. Oh, it's like 20% AO now. Boo. Doc is sneaky damage. How do you mean? Like just creeps up on you over time, or you're not expecting a massive spike? I really liked its version of Guillotine. I think it's called Execute. It was pretty fun. Now, I'm going to guess that both of these ones who are capping these different BOs are coming this way because I've seen it turn in red. My dock not really good until R80. I have heard that. It like takes you to near basically end game for it to be anyway useful. I just like it as a thing. Um, and I say it quite often. It's like I kind of wish that instead of doing sword and shield dock, they had done two sword blackguard because I would like that even more. And like there was art that they had done for a two sword blackguard, so it was more in keeping with how things were going to be. But sword and shield dock, I could kind of see past. But it's like the thing with the dock is I like the look of two swords. And like I think it's with Chalice. I think you can like make it look like it's two swords, but like just not a fan. Like it's funny I say that because like I have a doc that's 4038 who just does PQs, and then I have a baby doc that I'm leveling up as two swords as well, and it's like, why do I put myself through it? There's an NPC blackguard with dual wield, and I get jealous whenever I see it. Yeah, it's the thing. It's like one of the first concept art pieces for the blackguard was him with two swords. Because I remember before the heavy metal event, everybody was theorizing that it was going to be you'd have a pike as your dual wield, or not as your dual wield, as your two hander, um, because that's what all of the NPC quote unquote blackguards walked around with. Um, and then the other option would be sword and shield or two swords. And everybody was kind of like, well, it would be weird that they would have multiple options like that because no other tank did. But again, all the artwork was suggesting they were going to have that. And then it was like, no, you're going to have glaives. I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. And then it was like, oh, you're only going to have sword and board. And I was like, boo. Oh, Dester's taken up here, apparently. Thunderbiting has once again evened out. Oh, we've got an Archmage behind us. Because of course we do. It's probably the same one that we seen earlier, in fairness. Was it Galaxy Shine or something? Galaxy something. What about dual wield pole arms? Now, if it was a black orc, I say a black orc could probably handle dual wielded pole arms, but I don't think the blackguard is strong enough. It's too weedy. Dual wield shields. I don't know. I think it's difficult enough to get people to play tanks with a shield at the minute anyway. So few of them around. And the problem with it is, like, there's no real reason for someone to take a shield, right? Because you tend to get more utility out of a two-hander. And, like, even if you go and look at the tanking trees, like, the Blackguard, like, if you look at him specifically, and you take out of the way, you know, hold the line, the only stuff that he has that needs a shield is his block tactic. None shall pass. And his 5-second knockdown. And then you compare that to a two-hander, and you've got like Crimson Death and um, what's the? There's another thing as well. it's something about... It's a tactic about hate, I think. It requires a great weapon. Can't remember, it's been that long. But, like, you get so much more by using a glaive than you do using a shield. I don't know about Chosens. Chosens, I think, have a tactic where if they've got, like, a great weapon, they can knock back people further or higher, something like that. Black Orcs I know nothing about. I have a Black Orc, and it's the first Black Orc I've ever created, and he's like level 2. And getting him to level 2 was a trial, because I was just like, this mechanic is the most useless thing in the world. I hate it. I have no idea how people play Swordmasters and Black Orcs. Because it just doesn't make any sense in my head. From a lore perspective for a Swordmaster, I could kind of see past it. Because you would expect them to be very sort of martial arts driven, of like, you go from this style to this style to this style, and it's the perfect counter to everybody ever trying to swing a sword at you. And, like, for a Black Orc, it makes no sense. Like, a Black Orc's not going to put that amount of thought into hitting stuff. And it's just like, I see what you're trying to do, but it just doesn't work for me. Because I think it's something like ridiculous, like, for them to do a snare on someone, they have to hit them with a different ability first. And the amount of times when you're trying to get a snare off, it's because someone's just about to get out of range on you and you're wanting to slow them down. So you don't have the time to do hit them with something, then hit them with this. It just... It's very, very strange. Again, there's plenty of people out there who enjoy it, but just not for me. The only reason I want to level a Black Orc at all is just to have a giant shield and hulking armor and stand in front of doors and block order. That's it. That's all I want to do. Did he just Alt F4? I think he just Alt F4'd. War reported. I don't know, because I got a dot off on him. Zalm, that's like a 4 witch hunter group at Reichland. Be careful. Those are only the 4 that you can see anonymous. There's actually others that are in quote-unquote order stealth. So that even order players can't see them. Classic white line running away. Oh, my warrior priest last night, I got rolled by a witch elf 12 man on high pass. I mean, who was it? There was somebody I seen recently. Was it Gravard had a clip? Somebody had a clip. They were in a keep and they were going up onto the wall to attack a witch hunter. And it turned out it was like 12 of them. And I was just like, that's hilarious. It's like, what are you ever going to do against that? It's weird that he would go into Doomstriker knowing that there's people around. Because he's just blocking himself in. Unless it wasn't him. They tried to make it a 5 witch hunter, but I said no. I did a witch elf group once, and it was 3 of us in Reichland, I think. And like it was the most pointless group I've ever been in because none of us were ever really assisting on the same target. And it lasted about 20 minutes. And then um, one of them logged off, and I got a scenario pop, and I was just like, bye. And it was like the most pointless thing in the world. Now I get, like, if you're going to be on Discord with somebody or something like that, and there's a couple of you, it's going to be mental. But I just find it so funny that there's people just making like random groups of them for the sake of it. That guy just accepted his fate. I'll take the 4.5k renown though. Witch hunter groups are very effective when you focus the same target. Yeah. It's because they've got so much that just cuts through somebody's defenses. And I'm fairly sure most of it stacks as well. Thought she was getting attacked by something there for a minute. I'm guessing she just jumped off. Doom Striker game. That has to be a witch hunter. Destruction supplies. Two witch hunters see me. Sorry, two witch elves see me go stealth alone instead of going about their day. They also stealth, so they think I'm going to go into 1v2. No, what they think is you're going stealth to attack them. So they go stealth knowing that you're going to have to come out of stealth before them. I don't know why I dismounted, but I did. Isn't that what I just asked? They think I'm about to attack 1v2? Yeah, because you're a witch hunter. A witch hunter can 1v2 two witch elves. Because you have more defensive capabilities and then anti-melee defensive capabilities than they do. I'm sorry, I'm not running the bitch build. But that's the problem. Is like, it's the age-old thing of you could have the most gentle, kindest tiger in the world that would never hurt a fly. But because it's a tiger, everybody's going to scream and run away going, it's a tiger. It doesn't matter how you build your witch hunter, everybody's going to assume that it is generic, I'm the best at everything witch hunter. That white lion is now panicking something shocking. He just war reported. Ah, God. Order will do anything not to die. I always like it when everybody thinks it's the other side always do the things. Every side's exactly the same. I guarantee if you were on order side at the minute, you'd be sitting there and you'd be going, oh, all Destro ever do is run away. All Destro ever do is get together in giant witch elf groups. All Destro ever do is X, Y, and Z. It's exactly the same for both sides. Unfortunate thing is, I think Order's left this again, so probably gonna have to go back to Reichland. We're on a box and a keep. Jesus. Like, like, we've been playing now for what, an hour and 24 minutes? We've done next to nothing in that hour and 24 minutes other than run around, and we're nearly at our second pip. Thank you, AAO. This is the thing I was saying on my Blackguard, sort of around about March time, I want to say it was. It felt like it was becoming really difficult for me to get my RVR week done on time. And that was just playing them back to back over the course of a week. And it was because at the time, more often than not, whenever I was playing, AAO was for order. So you were getting very little contribution anytime you were doing anything. And as a defensive tank, you weren't getting much contribution anyway. Whereas when you've got AAO, everything just goes so quickly. And the thing is like if you were on, let's say, Order, and you swap over to Destro, and Destro have got AAO, then you actually get another renown buff on top of your against all odds, and also on top of your potion of acclaim if you're on one. So you get even more. Like I played my witch hunter for a bit. Might have been last night. Ah, it was last night. I was bouncing around in front of Tosh in a keep. At one point. Was it Black Crag? Somewhere like that, anyway. But I had the buff for switching from Destro, I had the Potion of Acclaim, and I had Against All Odds. And like I did 4 levels. 4 character levels, and I think it was about 4 or 5 renown levels. It was insane. And like I was only playing it for like an hour or so. Oh, I didn't see all of them up there. Good luck, Jay. You died a horrible, horrible death. Well, I'm not going to stand there and play the let's just stare at each other game. Bolt thrower's been destroyed. Were they trying to do a siege or something? Oh no, they're trying to do a reset. I see, I see. They're trying to reset Destro so they don't get the 3 stars. Uh-oh. Burke says stop. I find more order.
What is it?
Oh. Oh. I was gonna say I don't remember getting heal over time potions, and then I realized this guy's an apothecary guy, so he's been clearly making them at some point. You know, if you do a slash script sound button click, you won't hear all the clicking. Yeah, no, but I like it. I'm a clicker in pride.
Haven't you got fighting to do?
So that is your Shammy. I've been looking at every bolster Shammy as a cell. See, this is what I say to people. It's like, this is the reason why Tosh has got more characters called Zell than I do. Because most of mine are just named after Warhammery things. So this guy is actually named after, there was a little goblin set released for, it was like Warcry or Warhammer Underworlds, I can't remember which, and it was called Grincrack and his Loon Court. And the idea was this Gobbo who was mad with power, who was like, yes, Gobbos can do anything anybody else can do. So there was a little Gobbo knight who rode around a squig, and there was like a little gobbo who would like launch arrows out of like this giant slingshot, and all of these other things. And it's hilarious because like in game they're terrible, and they think they're really tough, and I just thought this is going to be perfect for my Shammy because people are going to think, oh, it's a Shammy, it's going to be really tough, not realizing it's me and it's going to be really terrible. So that's why he's called Grimcrack. I'm very tempted to actually put a surname on him called the Loon, because that's what he's called in the game, is Grimcrack the Loon, and that's why it's called Grimcrack's Loon Court. It's the same. My Chosen, and for the longest time my Marauder, used to be called Skral, which was named after the World Eater's character in Battle for the Abyss. Because I just wanted them to run around with a giant axe. Because that's all he did. That's all he was famous for. The book itself was terrible. But all he did was he roamed around the bowels of the ship, killing everybody with his chain axe. So I was like, big armored chaos dude, only ever gonna have an axe. I'll call him Skral. And that's what I did in Live. My Chosen on Live was called Skral for the same reason. Oh, there's a reason they were all bugging out the back. I love that Marauder look. Oh no, Chewie! He's gonna die from those darts. Unless he's got healing potions. Oh, he had healing potions. I need someone who's gonna run around a lot. You. Gork says stop. Give me a Slayer. Gork says suffer from my dots. Hey, I think the White Lion died.
Hello?
I wonder. I think I can get the AP stuff from chapter 14. What level's my Choppa? Because he got him recently. He's 20... He's 28, so this guy should be able to use them. Or no, the Choppa can't wear them yet. Choppas could just buy them. Are they 29? Can't remember. Something to look at. How much money has he got? 4 gold. Might need to send him some gold. Oh, I like his cloak. Doesn't let you inspect. Of course he doesn't. How are we doing in RVR week now? Oh, we've done 2 pips. Quirk says stop. Boo. You just turn the other way and there's like a ton of... Save yourself, Chewie. Run, Chewie, run. Bloody slayers. There's one of my favorite names, Coldfinger. Every time I see it, I chuckle. Props to whoever's character that is, because I love seeing some of the really cool names in this game. Like, some people really do just come up with some classics. Guess order starts zerging soon. Time to close the game. Starts? I've been zerging all morning. This is the problem. All that's going to happen here is Destro will sit here, Order will sit here. They'll trade blues back and forth, and then either Order will come down here or come down from their keep and wipe them in the back. And then it's just rinse, repeat every single time. I was saying, I guarantee you they're all up here somewhere. Yeah, they're there. We pre-made group. Half healers. So you can't even do anything to them. Couldn't even do what I wanted to do.
Speak up.
You can do it, Shay. I believe in you. At least you came back to life. Numbers were equal when I logged in. I don't know, when I logged in, they were circling the keep in Cadron Valley. Why is always the retarded mongoloid? Fuck's sake, that gets saved. Because there's a load of order on at the minute. They're the only ones who'll ever get saved. What are they looking at? Nope, they're all running back up onto their hill again. I guarantee you the two witch hunters are down here. Yeah, there's one of them. Go away, little witch hunter. Go away. I'll save you, Chewie. Look at that. Look at the impressive healing figures. Oh, I'm getting faster bombed. Thank you, Chosen, for standing there. Thank you. Ah. Thought Nurgle was supposed to be all about living again. I got Chosen's Nurgle. Like, yeah, he's put a lot of effort into it.
Quickly.
Too bad he's AFK on a spot to body check me to get me killed, but sure. Yes! I got a shield out of all of that.
Carry more wealth.
Victory!
Goods for gold.
A fine deal. Nope, they're all back up in their hill again. Like, nothing's gonna happen to this. They're literally just waiting at this stage to get 2 stars so that they can siege. And like, that's all that they're doing. They're just sitting at each end going, yep, you can't get out. Aye, aye, aye. Do you know what? I'm gonna do a scenario. Do you want to do a scenario, Chi? Different barracker bracket. Huh? Oh, yes, that's a good point. Sorry. I was sitting there, I was going, what's he talking about? Thanks for the party, good sir. I shall see thee around.
The ways are changing.
This scenario, let's see. Get something out of it, hopefully. That is, if scenarios are popping. No, I'm going to take out Old Dwarf Road and Black Crag Keep and Logger's Forge, because I don't like any of them. All go to the keep. Hi. This is going to be the downside. We're not going to get a... We're not going to get a pop because they're all going to be wanting to go to the keep. Guarantee it. It would look like Order of Left down here. Which would suggest that they're all going there to get the ram. Down here is going to be covered in witch hunters. Or not, weirdly. Weirdly, there's not that many people here. There's the ramp, right on cue. There's the classic witch hunter hiding in the keep. You can do it, guys. I believe in yous. Hey, they did it. He was like, no one will ever see me over here. give that guy a hop. Wonder how much effort went in to make this. Just for it to sit here. One pip left to go. Help if I buffed myself, I suppose.
This old war dog has new tricks.
It's weird that this tree has a tactic that only affects something that you spec for in this tree.
Good hunting.
Never really know how to spec the Shammy. Because I kind of want a little bit of everything. You want to shoot the buggers. Or not. Bye. He really popped the disrupt relic for 1 dot, second for 200. Yep. I think he's Sulu. I think he's worried. Hey! Rid of my fun. I'm under no illusions. This is all just designed to keep me in place and keep him topped up with morale. Oh! My stuff's run out. Door's at 49. I'm surprised there's not more witch hunters inside. Liefliga. Not a dot. Don't know how I can crit for that high. There he goes again, popping it. Just for you, Unanimous. He did that. Not really making much headway on that door. We're all getting wise to Gork says stop. It's very annoying. It's almost like they've played the game before. Oh, you're gonna get witch hunted, Mr. Blackguard. He really is a trigger finger. Kirk says stop is quite situational. Yeah, it's. I always find it funny because you can tell quite quickly whether someone knows about it or not. Because as soon as you put it on them, like somebody knows pretty much going to stop almost instantaneously. It's the ones where they don't and they just keep going and going and going. And I just can't help but laugh because it's so funny to watch. Because they get more and more frantic the more and more their health starts to go down, and they're like, "Oh, I better keep running. I better keep running." And it's like, just stop. Just stop. And it's why the ability is so much fun because like it makes people do the opposite of what they expect to do. Yoo! That's one of my other favorite Shammy things. Oh no, he realized. The other good one is you knock back them off something, and then you put it on the mid-flight. Because then they naturally start to run to get back round to where they were, not realizing it's slowly killing them. Res from wall, please. Over this way, apparently. There we go. He literally asked for a res from the wall. I've just resed him, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna stay, thanks." Jesus. Maybe just he wanted a res from a better healer. Oh, look at me sticky feet. Ah, wasn't quick enough. Res, please goes AFK. Yeah, I think it was either he went AFK or he was just like, no, I don't know that name. Screw that, I'm not taking his res. What the? There's somebody in the wall. How on earth did a Shadow Warrior get into the keep? It's all kinds of shenanigans going off right there. Oh, there he goes with his disrupt again. I thought that was very nearly going to be a member of the Gork Says Stop Us Killed You Brigade. That Archmage to be my little battery. He was getting worried, that Slayer, for a minute. Assault Spec got the dash, I believe. Yeah, that doesn't suggest how he was able to get through a wall into a keep. Ah! Come on. Oh, crikey. I didn't mean to do that. I get too excited about using Grixis stuff. Well, the defense lasted long at least. Probably targeted someone through the window instead of hitting the wall, feeling bugged inside it. Maybe. Maybe. Sounds plausible, at least.
Raven's blessings.
Raven's blessings. Reichland lost? Looks like it. The Order Zerg be all-consuming. I was convinced they were Tyranids for a minute. But interesting what we get here for a zone lock, because I don't think we're going to get a huge amount of contribution out of it. I've just had an interesting idea. Ride, little wolf, ride. I still think gobos should ride squigs. I don't know about anybody else, but I want gobos to ride squigs rather than wolves. I get that there was goblin wolf riders in the fantasy game, but I just want goblins to ride squigs. Oh, scheisse. Which one of these is the one that gives me my disrupt? This one. This one? Kirk says stop. Damn, that didn't work. I really don't want to follow him down there because I'll lose my bolster. I don't know what just happened there. I lost my bolster, I think. Ah, no, I got it back. What a fun, exciting time this is. Can't target. Go away. Can't really follow them over there either. Don't think I can actually get back up from down here either. No. Forever stuck. Oh, Reichman Hills. So that's us against the pre-made. Good times. What do we need for 45? About 10k. We might get 10k from this scenario. Might. Strong word, might, but might. $6k and 2k for our lock bonus. Why orders being so cagey? That went really well. We both put our thing in the same place. I think he's still got that quirk says stop on him. Told you. Quirk says stop. Gotta stop. Quirk says so. This guy looks like he could use some healing. Let's slow him down a bit. Oh, great minds think alike there. Need to put some pressure on these archmages. Where's Gobbo?
Not a fight.
Being laser beamed. He says stop. He's still going. So nearly. So nearly. Oh, didn't mean to put that in the lion. Put that on him and see what it does. Ah, he knew to stop as well. Not the face! Slow you down a bit. Come on, come over here where you've no healers. No? Meanie. Here's a gentleman who deserves to be attacked. Leave me alone, witch hunter. It's very cruel. Got him. That was a bad time to level up. That was quite close actually in the end. Hey, I got 3 kills. Put my old DPS characters to shame. I didn't do too badly on the healing either. Where did I sit? Bottom. I was beaten by a blackwork. Oh god. I wonder what I got for level 31. It's probably a tactic or something. We'll do that. We'll go to the Viper Pit now. We can see where we go. Let's see. Career Builder. Select Career. Shimmy Shammy. Go to level 30. And then what do we get for 31? We get That Makes Me Dizzy. You can now resurrect allies instantly, but you're stunned for 3 seconds after casting. Meh. Meh. Wanted something good, game. Can I wear anything yet? 31? 31? Anything? No. Nothing. For shame. Join all, except for that, and that. Oop. Hey, I got a blue bag. I've got Janice's stuff. Should I go for the... Oh, already I'm going for the staff by the looks of things. So 5 more and I'll get the staff. Where'd everybody go? Thunder Mountain or Prague? Let's go to Thunder Mountain again for a bit. What rank are you above my witch elf? I am 3144 at the minute. About to be 3145, hopefully. Yeah, 3144. Had it in my head that there was something I was going to be able to use once I got to 31, but it doesn't appear to be. Alright, where do we go? Oh, this away. What's that done for our RVR week? Just a little bit. It shows you the difference between the AO then and now. That we got so far in that first, what, hour and a half. And in the following hour, it's barely moved. Oh, who's this coming? Knew there was a witch hunter there somewhere. Kirk says stop. Come on. This is going badly for me. Damn it. So your renown rank is above your character level? Yes. That's ideally where you should try and keep your renown rank. Whenever you're leveling, always try and keep your renown rank ahead of your character level. And try and get as much separation between them as possible. Because when you get to when you get to character level 40, you lose bolster. And if you're not anywhere close to your Vanquisher gear, you're going to struggle. Because you're not going to have the mastery points available to get all of your different defensive stuff from your renown points. You're also not going to have the extra to get your career mastery points to get your additional abilities, and you're not going to be able to use the better potions or gear sets. Now, you can alleviate it some to a degree by going and doing all of the dungeons, getting all of your gear that way, doing a lot of PQs to get the high level PvE healing potions, and that will help to a degree, but your best bet's just keeping your renown rank way ahead of your character level. And it's really easily done early on, because early on your renown level goes up an awful lot quicker than your character level. So like if we look at it at the minute, for me to get renown rank 45, it's 62,000 renown points. But for me to get to character level 32, it's going to be 511,000. So you've always got the chance, but the thing with it is you're always going to have rested XP, which is going to boost that. And the other side of it is you'll get rewarded in scenarios, locks and things like that, more XP than renown. So it starts to balance itself out. But like your early renown ranks, it's only like you're talking 200, 300 renown is going to level you up about 3 or 4 levels. wonder is it just those two are the only order here? And that's why it's 20%. Hmm. Seems that the AO is affecting the influence more. Which is good for me, because it means I'm going to finish off my weekly on this guy now as well. It's been a good week so far for AAO. Been good, need more pops though. None so far today. Yeah, the scenarios were going really well yesterday, but like I haven't really tried. I don't like doing scenarios in this guy too much just because he's a DPS healer. But I'll do them every now and again. Just when I'm looking to get over the hill of a level. And like I've only had the one today, and it felt like it took an age to get that. But that's mid-tier in general. Like mid-tier scenarios I've always found be really slow. 40 plus on tier 1 seem to get scenarios really quickly. $200% now. Wow. Good start to the weekend, Slaughterfest. 3 scenarios, 3 defeats, 0 enemy kills. Do you know what? I actually find yesterday, I played the scenario yesterday morning, stroke early afternoon, and it felt more balanced. But even then, I still only got 1 win. Or was it 2 wins? I can't remember. But it was on the Magus anyway. But yeah, the weekend scenario, it's just one of those things. Like sometimes you get really lucky, and you just get it all done quite quickly, and then more often than not, you just get stomped repeatedly. At least if you can get it kind of close, the renown's usually quite good out of it, but more often than not, you're just getting hammered. Oh, there's the witch hunter still lurking around. Alright, gotta get him out of here first, is the thing. Burke says stop. He's still following me. I can feel him right behind me. Freedom! He's gonna be back up here waiting for me now. Got mine done on first 5, won all 5 mid-tier, but now I just need to finish the 10. Ah, that is lucky. I can't think of any time I've ever managed that, in fairness. Hey, there's our RVR week done. RVR week. A new character level, a new renown level. Not too shabby. Last one that started with 3 order premiums as our guys randomly spawned in. We were over 200 points down before we had equal numbers. Oof. Sounds about right, in fairness. Hopefully joining this scenario is going to stop this stupid effect floating around and around. What are we up against? A little bit of everything. Work says stop. He's still got that quirk says stop on him. I think it's finally gone off him. Go away. Oh, he's changed direction. He knew what I was up to. Work says stop.
Careful now.
Careful now. Local slang. Oh god. I'll have to try and think of some now. What have I not done yet? I actually have a list of the ones that I've gone through. ones have I told people? It's been that long since someone has actually asked. Let me see. Right, I'll go for this one, because this one will be appropriate. So, we have a phrase over here for people who are our friends. We call them muckers. It's my old mucker. No idea where it originates from, the etymology of it, anything like that, because you would think it wouldn't sort of tie in with friend. But, yeah, mucker basically means friend. Got him. Need to take that one off the list now. Gork says, "Stop, little Lungy." You shouldn't have stopped. Should have just kept going. It would have been funnier. Zonked. Where's this guy? Oh, he is there. Says, "Calm your jets, boy." Kirk says, "Hold your horses." Little Demons is giving away all the secrets ahead of time. So when you say pucker a mucker, is that kissing a friend? Potentially, yeah. Or you're about to headbutt them. Either or. That felt like a better scenario than what the renown and experience would tell you. I got 6 kills apparently. I was living up to the DPS mantra. I was level pegging with a chopper. You headbutt your friends? No, that sounds rough. Well, you see, it's the sarcasm. They're not really our friends. Ah, dear. What's this? Goldweed, parsley, gobsport, spoon pal. So these are all the ones that I can keep regrowing. We don't really do the European kissy huggy thing. Yep. Oh, it keeps under attack and frag. Well, looks like we're going to have somebody up here. Will it be the Witch Hunter? Or will it be something else? You'll get a bite you and a fist bump if you're lucky. Fist bump might be a bit much. What's this? Night of the Blazing Sun. Come back. Stop disrupting everything. Oh, I thought I got that away. Cork says stop. Aha! This feels like a fight that's going to go on forever. He knows what he's doing. He's stopping when he should. This could be a pro player. Bye. I'm going to go and capture this point. You stay down there out of the way. Don't make me tickle you again. Oh god. LFG channel is weird at times. Right. To Inevitable City we go. Get all of our stuff that we've earned. So, that's us at the 3 hour mark, guys. So I'm going to call it a day there, I think. I'm going to have a wee look here and see if we have anybody else on Strimstramming. Toth's on. Well, how are you, Toth? I think he's doing his podcast today. So, thanks very much for coming along, guys. Hopefully enjoyed seeing some terrible Shim play. I am going to be back on later on this evening, hopefully. We'll have another new character, so hopefully we can get another person through our RVR week. But until then, thank you all so much for coming along and watching. I hope you'll enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you all have a nice day tomorrow. If I don't see you later, we'll catch you again next time. But until then, take care, all the best, and see ya. Bye.